Hey guys, how you doing today? It's Electron Man. Hey, I'm gonna give you a little special one today. I'm gonna kind of give you an overview of my ham station. This has nothing to do with my workbench. This is my little man cave area where I have my ham station. But anyway, I'll go ahead and come around here and let me just show you. This is this is my ham station, I call it. Basically, okay, let's just kind of start from the bottom here, actually. Right there is my computer, which I have HRD control on, so I can control both my Yaesu and my IC706 via computer interface, CIV. It's a lot more convenient. I have all my favorite frequencies in there, and I can just click a button that takes me right to that frequency and the mode and everything else. I have it all preset. So it really makes it nice. There's my Yaesu 991A, and then right next to it is, let me turn it on, is my IC706 MK2G. I mainly use it for 2 meter and UHF, but if you notice right next to it, I've got a switch there that does VHF to UHF, which with that I can switch either the 991 way or the 706 to my Ringo Ranger dual band 2 meter UHF antenna. And then right next to it, I've got an SWR meter for the Ringo Ranger, and then of course, if we keep moving over here to the left even a little bit further, you'll notice that I've got the AT11 automatic tuner, and then I got my MFJ 949D manual tuner. Kind of got it backwards the way I really like it. I actually got the auto tuner first, and I've got it going through the manual tuner, which I'd really rather have it the other way because of the dummy load and stuff. But anyway, the reason I got it that way is because the MFJ has a and B antenna switch, so I can switch between my two antennas. Which the two antennas I currently have is I have a dipole that does basically 10 to 160 meter, and then I've got I've got a vertical HF antenna that does 10 through 80. So depending on what I want to do vertical dipole, I can switch between coax1 or coax2. So I'm going to use that VersaTuner just for that, for just switching between antennas. That sometimes you just can't get the auto tuner to tune, so if I can't, I can always go into manual mode and do that. But that's going to be one of my big upgrades. That's why I'm kind of doing this video, because I'm getting to swap this stuff out. I actually got a new piece of equipment I'm going to put in here, and it's gonna make that better. And anyway, and then of course, if you move over just a little bit further to the left there, that was my police scanner. And then of course, I've got my power supply to the right there. And then that's my 12-volt block that I feed all my ham equipment with there. So I feed my power supply to it, and then I can power block it out. It just makes it a lot more neat, and everything I have runs on 12 volts anyway. So that makes it really pretty cool. Go ahead and turn the light on. Like I said, I've got everything wired up that way. It's kind of nice. Of course, I got a big ground bar that runs it to the ground outside too, so everything's nice and grounded, just in case of lightning. You sure wouldn't want lightning to hit this bench, I guarantee you. That would be bad. And then, of course, up top here, we'll go ahead and move up top, is my Yaesu SP980 speaker, which actually I've got it hooked up right now to the 991A, and actually to my Galaxy Saturn that we'll get to next. And that it's just got better audio, and when I'm doing HF, it also gives me some extra filters and stuff. Great little speaker. But anyway, it's kind of nice. It's got an A and B on it. And the next to it, I've got my Cobra, which basically it's only there because really it's a backup to the Saturn, and it does weather alert, which is really, really handy. And then above that is my packet radio, which I don't know if you know anything about packet radio, but if on top of the speaker you see that TNC controller, and that radio is just dedicated to packet radio, which I also use my computer below to do a program called UAV, which is basically it transmits digital to a bunch of nodes out there, and you can transmit weather, which I do. And actually, let me go ahead and show you here on the computer what I can do with that. I'll go ahead and pull up UI view here. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at here? Right there. Okay, see, if you see all that, I don't know if you can see that clear enough, but see, those are all stations, and this is just a snippet of the northeast Oklahoma area where I'm at. But there's probably, what, 20 or 25 of them under, but you have all different kinds. You have nodes out there. You have people that are transmitting their mobile location, people like me that are transmitting their weather conditions at their location. Really a cool little program, but anyway, something I've been into for 10 or 15 years. Of course, next to that's the Big Daddy. That's the SATI. That's my big 11 meter. That's my Saturn Galaxy. It's an all-in-one. I've had that radio for about, I don't know, 15 years. Love that radio. It's an awesome little radio. Definitely for 11 meter, it's a good little radio. Of course, down here, let me show you my switch, which really makes this all cool. is my HF switch. I have all my Cobras and everything I do HF antenna wise is on here. See, I've got my 991A, I've got my Cobra, I've got my Galaxy, I've even got an auxiliary port so that I can add something on my bench that I'm not using for HF and test it out. But it obviously switches all those different radios through my two antennas that I have in the switches there. Yeah, it's quite the wiring feat there. And of course, next to that, my Galaxy is my helper. We'll just call it that. And then to the far left there, that is my FX 7800 Panasonic shortwave radio, which is the cat's meow. If you want to just listen to shortwave, that's definitely the way you want to go. Anyway, that pretty much covers all of my different equipment. I'll come back. I'm going to do another video after I revamp my antenna tuners and kind of show you what I switched and why I switched it. But there's a whole view of the whole rig station there. Like I said, I've got it all ground barred in the back, and I've got to cut this one off, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I've got my new setup is. I'm not really changing much. I'm just going to change the tuners around and stuff. Santa Claus was kind of nice to me. In fact, I'll have a video coming up on the new piece of equipment that I got that I'm gonna put in there. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this little journey through my ham shack. Have a great day out there, guys. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up.